In 3, 2, 1. So welcome aboard. Good evening, everyone. This meeting is 100% English, and we are here to talk and to share some information about the topic discussed. So we're going to talk about the end of the year, year-end rituals, crafting meaningful traditions. So that's what we're going to be talking about this evening. And I have 10 questions so we can discuss. This meeting is not a class, okay? So you are not going to be taught anything in English, not even being corrected. You're not going to we're not going to correct. I'm not a teacher in this meeting, okay? I'm just here to guide you through the process of this conversation. It lasts 1 hour, 100% in English, and you're going to learn a lot. You're going to learn vocabulary, you're learning to how to speak and everything, okay? Annie, are you familiar with the process of the meeting? Do you have any questions?
Well, I think that I'm familiar with. I've been, I don't know, in 20, 30 meetings to today. I do think so. I only think that one thing is missing, the presentations.
Yes, exactly. So every single time we ask people to present themselves, and there's a reason for that. Every single time you're going to talk in any language, you're going to present yourself. So if you come here, prepare your presentation, bring something different, bring a new vocabulary. You are going to have access to the planner if you are subscribed to our annual plan. You're going to have access to the planner and you can have access to the questions and you can bring the topic and add to your personal presentation. Então, toda vez que você vier, você vai se apresentar em inglês. Então, traga alguma coisa que você queira aprender sobre você mesma, sobre você mesmo. All right? Annie, I'm gonna do the following. I'm gonna let you run this meeting. Are you okay with that? I
Well,
guess.
it's totally fine.
Yeah.
The only thing that I'm not prepared to do is like to share the rooms and split the rooms and I don't know.
Okay. We are not going to do that today. But
Okay,
for the next time you are going to be taught and I'm going to guide you through the process. Okay?
thank you.
So I'm gonna let you to be the host. Once you are the host, you are going to lead the conversation. So everybody, she is not a teacher, I'm not a teacher, but you are going to have support if you need help, you know? And anybody here can help if you're struggling with English. Like sometimes you forget that word or that sentence or whatever. We can help, of course, but we are not here to correct or to teach anything. All right? So Annie, it's all on you. When it finishes, you just close the meeting. You just finish the meeting and it's all set. And there's a link for this meeting for the feedback that I'm going to put in here. So everybody, in the end of the meeting, you can use this link to tell how was the meeting, if you like it or not. If you want to add suggestion about the topic as well, or the next topics, you can put it there. All right.
All right.
So thank you so much, everybody. Annie, good luck. Just enjoy. It's hard, I know, but you're gonna do it very well. So
Thank you, Philip.
for everybody, see ya. Have a good night. Enjoy the conversation.
Bye.
Bye. See ya.
Well, everyone, I'm kind of nervous today. This is kind of my first try to be a host on Talk and Talk, and I'm going to start the questions. But before, I want everyone to introduce a little bit about yourself, make yourself comfortable, and to everyone, my name is Annie. I'm 23 years old. I'm doing a master on geophysics. I'm from Bahia. I'm studying geophysics from the Federal University of Bahia. And I do love to learn a new language. I do love Spanish. English is kind of an obligation today. It's not the best language of the world for me. And I invite you all to be on my next, in the future, on my meetings of Spanish. I do love music. I love to watch some sitcoms. And I like to also to understand and see a lot of different cultures and different opinions. I think that's it. What about you, Juliana? What do you think about it? Talk a little bit about yourself.
Hello, everybody. Hello, Amy. I'm Juliana. My friends call me Julie. I'm from Belo Horizonte. I'm a lawyer in data protection, and I'm a journalist too. I like learning language. At the moment, English is my priority. I like it Spanish too. I like singing songs, Spanish songs. And I like German. And in the past, I learned German too. That's it about me.
Thank you, Juliana, or Julie. May I talk to you like that? Oh, thank you, Julie. German's really different, really nice. Maybe you could be a host someday here from German. Pedro, may you start talk a little bit about yourself too?
Yeah, hello. My name is Pedro Jaued. I'm 36 years old. I'm from Belo Horizonte too, but I live now in Portugal. I'm journalist too, but I don't work in the area. In my free time, I love go to concerts or music festivals. I love rock and roll music and heavy metal and your vertents. And I play bass. In Brazil, I have two bands, but now I stopped. I'm living in other country. That's it.
Okay, thank you, Pedro. To the next one, Mateus.
Hello everyone, my name is Matheus. I'm 29 years old. I live in Rio de Janeiro. Today is very hot in my city. I work as a data analyst in a company technology. I like English because I use my project English in some tools I use. I like to read many books, different books. In my free time, I go to the beach. I talk with my friends, with my family. Uh, I'm in, uh, I'm studying production engineering. The next year, I'm ending my graduate, and that's it.
That's awesome. It's really a big step in your life. You conquer like a degree. It's really great. What about you, Tayani? Talk a little bit about yourself too.
Hi, my name is Tayani. My friends call me Tai. This is my first meeting, so I'm a little bit nervous too. I'm 33 years old. I am a librarian, and in my free time, I like to read books. And now I trying to learn Spanish. Just try. I'm really in the beginning.
This is awesome. There are two different persons that asked me to get inside. We are only on the presentations. João, do you want to start to present yourself?
Yes, I can present you myself. My name is João. like any, I'm from Bahia too. Um, I study a similar area. Yeah, I made physics in WESB. Yeah, uh, um, I'm from Vitória da Conquista in Bahia. In my free time, I like read books and play video games. Yeah. Um, I study in Talk and Talk from 4 months. Normally, I made immersions in Saturdays, but in in and there is very difficult. Yeah, made immersions um, um, bef before Christmas and New Year. Yeah, um, I think it's that. Yeah.
Thank you for the presentation. I'm really happy to see to have a kind of a friend right here. It's really similar. Physics is really, really close to geophysics. And I do think that only Leonardo, are you here?
Guys, I'm here. Good evening.
Okay.
Can you hear me? I'm okay. Can you hear me very well?
Right now we can hear you.
Sure. Yes, my name is Leonardo. I'm 27 years old. I'm from Mato Grosso do Sul. I'm an economist and aspirant data scientist too. Currently, I have worked in a digital account company at Texas Tech position, manager, digital market wallet of clients. I like many things. Today I have been appreciated doramas in Netflix. I like uh, I like I read too. Dean make it exercise on gym, walking and talking TNT, of course. And that's it.
Oh, that's pretty nice. So you like doramas. They're awesome. But guys, I do think that we got a little stuck on presentations, and there's a lot of questions. Any one of you want to read the first question? Don't be shy. I can read the first one too.
I read.
Of course. And you?
The question number one. Do you have any personal year-end rituals that you follow each year? What inspired you to adapt this practice? Oh, in my life, for example, it's not a ritual, but it shouldn't be a ritual, but in the end of the year, I always reflect on everything that's happened in me and make some correction for a new year. It's not year, but I mean stop in my house and I reflect the all year and all activities, my life in this year, and for the next year, I correct something wrong in the past. For the new year, starts the mental different the last year. It's not a ritual, but I mean, in the end of the year, I mean, uh, they reflect the past for the next year. It's okay with me.
That's great. You're always improving yourself.
Yes, yes, yes.
Make these corrections about, you know, acts or something. It's really great for your construction as a person. If there's anyone that has some response to this question too, that finds it's great to share. I don't know. Juliana, Julie, what do you think about this question?
It's about these questions. I don't have a specific ritual. I just pray and sleep in the Réveillon. But I think my colleague said, I think it's important to you reflect about things happening with you, with your family, in society, in your company. I think it's important to plan things. I did this, and not just in the end the year, but in the all 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 during the year.
That's nice. I do agree with you too. What about you, Pedro? What do you think about it? Do you have some ritual that you do year by year?
No, no, don't have rituals. In my life, I live in different moments in year's end. I pass in Paris or with my family or my friends or barbecue moments or with one girlfriend. I live in different moments. I like so much traveling this date and living one different culture. For me is very rich. But no, no have one specifically ritual or I don't believe in one specifically ritual. For me it's normal. But uh, this day in this year for me is a very atypical and different. I don't live in a one party or go a one friend house or my family's house. But it is more reflecting a moment with me and the construction uh, moment for my future. That's it.
You're kind of very cute, like CULT. Like you do really different stuff and see other cultures and like integrating it. It's really nice. It's really nice.
Yeah, yes. I living in one moment in my past year end. I live in other country in Estonia, and I live in one different year end in my life. It's a very rich, and I appreciated so much this.
Oh, that's really awesome. Really awesome. Well, Tayani, what do you think about rituals? Do you have some? Do you, don't know, jump the waves at the beach? What do you do for your New Year?
Well, one thing that I used to do every year is to donate old clothes or clothes that don't fit me anymore. I think it's good to begin each year uh, without the things that you don't use anymore, and you can help other people. So I kind of think that I'm used to do every year. It kind of became a ritual.
This is really caring to take care of the other people, and this gives I do think that gives us hope for a better future and for the next year of the families. What about you, Leonardo? Do you have any rituals?
I don't know if I have a ritual or specific kind of things I like to do. But every year, end of the year, I get used to try to reflect of my year and elaborate plans and goals to try to achieve in the the next year. All right. I try to imagine um, a specific of a kind of a step by step, all right, to to walk, how long the year, and um, it and the final of the count, tipo, no fim das contas, trying to um, reach out of my goals and dreams, right? The end of the year, everyone make wishes and make a plans, all right? And I do it, but in a try to really reach out, right, in the year. For this, elaborate step by step to make this try turn it more easy to achieve.
So you're strategic kind. You're strategic. You're point to a plan and follow every step to achieve your goals on the next year.
I use today. I have used a Notion to writing, right, my plans. Try to elaborate a project in my area, for example. I get used to work in projects, right? And I try to make my projects in data, for example. What else? Save money is important, all right? Try to make a plan or a roadmap to know a new skills, all right, or language, a language of programming too. In my case, it's a kind of things, all right. More
Thank
like this.
you. Thank you. What about you, Ju? Do you have some rituals that you do at the end of the year?
Like Juliana, normally I try to make the reflecting on how the year went and make the goals for the next year. Yeah, including I try writing and down the goals because I forget it, if I don't make the annotations. Yeah. For me, the goals serving has I don't know say this parameter with my control for o quão distante eu tô das minhas metas durante o ano. Yeah.
Yeah, understood. So you can have a metric to see if you're achieving or not, or if you're for or of your desires, of your planning. That's
Normally,
really
sorry.
oh,
Oh.
go on.
Normally, I made notes, yeah. Um, in start to year, I have a goals, and I made the control during the year. Yeah, I try made a line for my goals uh, with my control.
Right. Thank you, Joel. Well, I think that we'll not have time to answer all of these topics, all of these questions. But there are, I don't know, like two questions in there that you actually like and would like to answer. Like there are 1, 2, 3, 10 questions. Which one do you think that is really great to answer right now? Okay, don't be shy. Well, I think that's 9 is good. What do you all think? It's okay.
The question number 9, and
Yeah, number 9. What do you think? So a great one? Because I don't think that we will only have time to answer 2 at, at maximum.
just a second.
Tayani, what do you think? Which one? Choose one. Okay.
Number 5.
Number 5. Okay. Do you believe in making New Year's resolutions? And if so, how do you approach setting them? Go on. Can you answer this one?
Okay. I think making New Year resolutions are good because they are kind of a plan that you can make for the year, and they kind of give you directions where to go, and you can organize yourself to to reach the goals that you want to reach in that period of time. I think that's easier to do, thinking about 1 year. I think that's how using resolutions can help you. Like the crazy things that you say, oh, I want to lose weight. And you go saying that you want to do like in this year. And because of that, you kind of you reach your own goals. Like, oh, I'm gonna go into the gym, or I'm gonna start a diet, or I'm gonna start to eat better. Or there's all parts of kind of New Year's resolution. You kind of think of that when the year changes. I think they're kind of good, so you can make plans and reach your goals.
Thank you, Tayani. I really appreciate your answer. It was really complete. I do agree totally with you that these kind of resolutions that makes us go on in your plan to the year. Oh, I want to lose weight. I want to study more. I want to, I don't know, learn how to cook something. And planning is really, really important. I always make something different. I will start with the last ones. João, what do you think?
I try to make resolutions every year, yes, but they don't always work out. As I said before, make resolutions more serve more as a guide, yeah. But for example, each bear, like Tayani, Tayani say, it's more difficult for me, yeah, because always I don't have time for cookie. I don't have time for choosing my alimentation. Yeah, but for me, more important is see the progress. Yeah. Um, in this moment, I started to eat salad. Yeah. Um, um, with frequency is a better progress. Yeah,
Healthy,
because I don't better
healthy.
healthy progress. Yeah, is because I in all my life I don't eat salad. Yeah, and then I can see um, that I I improve myself. Yeah. This
Thank
is
you. It's really great. Thanks for sharing. What about you, Mateus? What do you think? Do you believe in making New Year's resolutions? Like how it does affect the approach to setting all your points or your what you want to have, and so
Perfect. It's really depends on the situation. In the when I start the new year, I always map out everything I have to resolve, and I see that the overtime thing adjusts in the month and the month after month, and I plan my year, my goals the in this year. I in the last year in the final, for example, in the final the year 2023, I reflect the all everything the I live in this year. For the next year, I maps the something corrections, and I map these points, and I mean, how can I say, I mean, quebro broken for in months, for in the end the final of the year I resolve everything. I maps the everything, the all points. For example, studying the new language, uh, uh, I mean, puts in the paper the points, the course for me starts the new language. For example, the immersions for me, it's very good in this year because in the past, when I start the English, I'm not practice more during the classrooms, the conversation. I mean, see the vocabulary, it's very important too, but the conversation not practiced during the year. Is for me in my area, I need the English, and in this year I conquist this during the immersions, practice English during the week is for me helping me very well in this year. And the next year, I'm how can I say? I'm practice more time English because I feel I see it's necessary when you practice English uh, during the days in any hours because uh, do you learning more English. And in my life, I put in the order, this adjust in the month after month, né? I adjust these points.
that's great. You make a plan, divide it into steps, follow the steps, and if you're, I don't know, maybe some step has to change, you change it. It's not strict. It's really great. a pretty great strategy. Thank you for sharing.
Annie, you are mute.
Oh, I'm sorry. You did not hear anything that I've said. Okay, I thank you for sharing your experience. The strategy was really great. And I was saying about the question number 9. Pedro, may you read the question number 9 and answer it?
Yes. In what ways do year-end rituals contribute to personal growth and reflection? Hmm, I don't know, but you make a progress for the next years. I believe this is one contribution. You but the specifically day, I don't know. It's normal in the end of the day you go a one party and drink a lot. In the other day you don't remember your last day. But uh, about the question and the other question, I believe do you create one list, but uh, do have sense and the possible attitudes. For example, I, I I don't read one book in this year. Uh, I not create one for my next year. I create one. I'm read 10 books in the year. No, it's impossible for me. But I try to read one book. Okay, it's possible, but not create impossible situations for you. I believe you create a simples, and in the year you up the situations. That's it. I mix the two questions.
That's awesome. That's great. Totally fine. I liked you because it was were pretty simple in your answer. It's like you don't have to put a lot of items on your list because you'll not be able to do everything on your year and you're feeling like down when you not finish your list. Do something simple, not a lot, and you achieve everything. Thank you for sharing.
Yeah, I don't see one problem to uh, change the topics on the list on the year, but you make one list and you consegue one topics for me is good. Is normal.
Nice. Thank you, Julie. May feel free to answer the last question, but I invite you to answer the number 9.
Yes, I don't have a specific ritual in the end the year, but all the year I like to answer the same questions about about myself, the things I got it, things I don't got it, why I can do this, who can help me for this. And I think about the number 5, I think it's a good thing you do resolutions because you have a focus. The things you need to do in your life, these things it's important for you. I think this. And the things you need to do, and things you need to say no for the people.
Thank you, Julie. What about you, Leonardo? Again, I invite you to answer number 9, but feel free to answer the number 5 too.
I will answer the number 9 in that. I think New Year's resolution are positive. One thing is good. That is that good. All right. For the a person growth, right? Make a personal growth. All right. But the end of the year is one opportunity to elaborate or to reflect about this, but it's not the only unique. So in that sense, for me, you have opportunity to reflect, to think about it, and to try to elaborate, right, on one plan and try to reach out your goals, your achievements, and is same good for me. Um, it's not. It's always good for me. I think it's a good and the final of the year zone additional motivate to you think about because a great part of the year for me we are only try to survive, all right, and so that a million of problems at the same time, and it's difficult to stop and try to reflect. So in the final of the year, the end of the year, you have a specific is a ritual, right? To try to think and and to visualize it's a better situation for you on the future, in the early future for you. But it's not the only time for this. You have a how long the year for think about, but the final of the year is a additional motivator, right? Because it's the new year, right? New opportunity, this kind of thing.
Thank you for sharing. I thought it was really funny when you said that we're trying to really survive. We are not really focusing on like improvement sometimes. It was really interesting point of view, but I do think that we are kind of at the end of this meeting. If anyone are comfortable to share what I think or thought about this meeting, feel free to open up your microphones and share an improvement, and a suggestion, an opinion. And here link below in chat to share your opinion as also. And kind of the survey. I think that only Tayani here that actually is the first meeting. Tayani, there's a link below. There's the survey. You can evaluate this meeting, the questions, the host, and everything. So anyone want to say something? Okay. Then I will thank you all. It was a first meeting that was really funny. I was pretty nervous. Sometimes the words are not falling out. I was not really thinking clearly. Sometimes I was not able to express myself really well, but by now I feel kind of comfortable with you all. And I do thank you for the experience for me. And we were awesome. Thank you really, really, really.
Thank you
And
too, Annie.
Thank you.
Thank you
Oh,
too.
thank you. What you?
Thank you, Annie.
Thank
I mean,
you.
good.
You were
Kind of
awesome.
Last
good
meeting of the
talk
year.
the
It was
conversation.
special.
Happy New Year for everyone. Because Joy, hope you have a lot of food in your houses. And for Pedro, I do think that he likes beer too, a lot of beer. And see you all.
Bye bye,
See you.
guys.
Bye
Happy
bye,
New Year.
people. Happy New
Bye
Year.
bye.